Guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have two matches in League One as we hurtle towards the halfway point of the season. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode 93 of From the Bottom to the Top as we try and take a National League South side, in this case Weymouth, from the bottom all the way up to the top. And this is our journey. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games, as mentioned, both in League One, match days 21 and 22, as we hurtle towards the halfway point of the season. 46 games to be played, and 23 is the halfway point of the season. So literally we will be one game away from the halfway point at the end of this episode, and we need to continue that good form that we've had. An opportunity now to consolidate and look for automatic promotion once again as we look to get into the championship. And as I think I've said before, it gives us, with FM25 now delayed, it does give us the opportunity for once in a series of From the Bottom to the Top, actually getting through and finishing the series by getting into at least the Premier League and potentially Europe and things like that. That would be rather splendid, but still need to be building that team as we approach that particular precipice of the series. Don't forget, if you do enjoy the series, in fact, indeed, enjoy today's episode, then leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the series, let me know what you'd like to see me do more of here on the channel. It all helps me here on YouTube, and don't forget you can keep up to date with everything that's going on the channel simply by following me on X at JustOffsideFM. Right. A bit of a frog in the throat. Apologies for that one. Yes, we're going to get in. Nothing has happened since you were last with us. Let's have a look and see what's been going on. Last time we managed to beat Sheffield Wednesday with 3-2. Donald Jebberton getting the winner on 75, which saw us into the third round. Of course, we had the third round draw as well. And we will be away to Barrow on the 30th of December. At the SO Legal Stadium in Barrow as we look to progress to the fourth round. A banana skin, I know, but a fourth round tie with some big boys would be rather splendid. And to be honest, I don't really mind if we progress further in the FA Cup by picking up some of the smaller clubs. That's fine by me. And then we followed that game, that 3-2, with a draw in the in League One against side which technically was at the bottom. Will Armitage giving us the lead after 21, but it was Kai Thomas equalising for Ipswich on 61, and we just couldn't get past them and do the business to keep the pressure on at the top. And as a consequence of that, we did slip down into second place behind Birmingham, but there has been a round of games. We are on Tuesday. I think we are due to play on Wednesday. Tuesday games have been played. Let's have a quick roundup of what's gone on in the Tuesday games. And as you will see, Birmingham have actually lost. They've lost their second game of the season, lost to Rotherham, lost to Notts County, and Morgan Rogers doing the damage after 57 minutes. Another example of top playing bottom, because Rotherham down in 21st, and yeah, so they've played a game more than us, and we have a game in hand technically. And if we can win this game today, albeit it's not going to be easy because we've got Oxford United, of which we're 2 points clear of them. They will overtake us if they win today, push us down. But if we were to win today, we could go 3 points clear of Birmingham in second place and 5 points clear of Oxford, who are in third place, which would be rather splendid. So that's what we need to do in today's episode. One other key result Ipswich Town going well at the bottom there. They're pulling themselves clear at the minute. They've beaten Sheffield Wednesday by 3-2, so maybe it wasn't all bad when we managed that 1-1 draw against them. But the other result that really stands out here is Chesterfield all of a sudden may have turned a corner. 5-1 winners over Leyton Orient at Leyton Orient, and takes them off the bottom. So it was a duel between the two teams at the bottom of the table, and they've swapped places because Chesterfield now have moved up into 23rd on 14 points, just 14 points adrift of Ipswich, Rotherham and Burton Albion. So if they can put a little bit of a run together, they could pull themselves clear of there very, very quickly, albeit their goal difference is going to hinder them somewhat for the time being. Leyton Orient now on the bottom on 13 points. So the top looks like this. We are top with a game in hand on 45. Then come Birmingham second, having played 21 games on 45. Oxford are third on 43. Notts County fourth on 40. Exeter City fifth on 35. Wigan are sixth on 33, and there are a number of teams on 33. Reading, Charlton, and our second opponents of today's episode, Walsall, also on 33, just separated by goal difference. Right. I think that is, well, that has brought you up to date. 5th of December on the calendar. Oxford United at home there. They are currently in third place, so a top of the table clash. We are without Jack Holman, who is, he's on his way back from that fractured toe, and Harry Cornick, formerly of Bristol City, of course, he's out with a pulled thigh, or will he be? Let's go and find out. And the only thing we didn't check on, of course, was previous history against Oxford United. We have played them once before. That was in a pre-season friendly at Oxford United, and we won that game. We lost that game by 3-1. So that's the only previous that we have against them. Virginia then is in goal. Armitage, Ransom and G are defensive line. Linton and Johnson as the complete wing backs. O'Grady Macken sits between them two. And then it's Patterson and Darcy as the wide attackers. And Zingo in behind Wakachu. It's Hollingshead, Olsen, Angabang, Lorpenda, Whittingham, Peters and Jebison making up the bench. And here we are at the Bob Lucas in our new formation, of course. And playing Oxford United, Quadrado is the manager, playing a 4-3-3 with a defensive midfielder today. They are third on 43. We are first on 45. Our first highlight comes 8 minutes in. Jensen for Oxford to Davis. And that ball through to Brannigan. Allen, cut out by G. To Armitage. Ransom. Ransom goes back to Virginia. Armitage finds Patterson. It's gone out wide to Linton. Linton fires this one into Nzingo. Nzingo has been brought down in the box. No need to. And he's not looking good. It's got up though. And a penalty it is on 9 minutes. Wakachu to take the penalty. He's missed the last one, I think, and he's missed this one. I think we need to be taking Wakachu off of penalty duties. That's 2 he's missed in a row, I think. Linton takes this deep. It's headed away, though. And Wakachu, I think it's the same place as he went last time. The goalkeeper gets there and punches it wide. 28 on the clock. They have a free kick and it's crossed in. But yeah, Virginia comes out and collects. And we're just hoping that that penalty miss isn't going to come back and bite us. Virginia rolls it out to Armitage, to Linton. Linton comes forward. Inside. Nzingo picks it up, but it's not a good ball. Through to Armitage, though, who's very forward, and Wakachu putting that wide. We have a free kick. 37 minutes on the clock. Darcy with the free kick. Is he going to go direct? I have a suspicion he may. The way we're set up, it looks awfully like it. Darcy can hit them from distance. He does. Oh, it's gone over the top. Half time arrives, and it's a half of missed chances, to say the least. 6 shots, 1 on target, 1.18, 45% of the possession. They've had 2 shots, 1 on target, 0.13 and 55% of the possession. Wakachoo should have put us in front on 10 minutes, but missed. 56 on the clock. We have a corner. Johnson with the corner, swings it in deep. It's sort of headed clear and well clear as well. Then Zingo recycles it. Johnson just wide, and goalkeeper saved it. In fact, it's gone for a corner. No. And with 61 minutes on the clock, Wakachoo is really feeling it after missing that penalty, and he's off. Daniel Jefferson coming on to replace him. We have a free kick. 69 on the clock. Darcy with the free kick. He's chipped this one in for G. G is wide, pulls it back from Patterson. It's gone in. 7th goal of the season from Travis Patterson. And we take a goal lead on 70 minutes. It's been a long time coming. This one chipped. G run onto it, pulled it back. Patterson planting it in the back of the net. And we've made 3 changes at this juncture in time. 76 minutes on the clock. Grady Macken is off. Replaced him with Lopenda, Tom Lopenda. Travis Patterson has come off. Matt Whittingham replaces him. And the final change is Glorian Nzingo is off. Replaced by Amika Peters. Nearly 80 minutes on the clock. They have a free kick. Benson with the free kick. Is he going to go direct? He is. He's gone wide though. 81 on now, and they have a throw in. This one chipped in, but Yale Virginia comes and collects. Looks like it's going to continue. Yale Virginia rolls it out to Armitage. Armitage fires a long one, looking for Whittingham. He heads it down to Linton. Inside to Lopenda. Darcy to Johnson. Johnson comes forward, marauding. What's he going to do? He's cut inside. He's had a shot on his own, and he's got his 3rd goal of the season. And we take a 2-goal lead on 82 minutes. And hopefully that has put that one to bed. Good solo effort from Johnson. He come down this wing, marauded forward, all on his own. Cut inside a bit, put it on his left foot, and put it away. 86 on the clock. They have a corner. It's fired short to Cornice, but blocked. Deli Basharoo goes wide. Brannigan, and a good save by Yale Virginia. He had to be on form there, and he was. Cracking save as Brannigan tried to put it away. And Yale Virginia collects again. He's in good form today. And with 88 minutes on the clock, making a final change, Ronan Darcy is very, very tired. He's had a good day out there, though. And we move Johnson forward into his position. Angemang comes on in place of Darcy. And 89 minutes on the clock. Lopenda caught in the tackle. Linton manages to retrieve it, though. Lopenda. Peters, he's chipped that one, but it was tame, really. And Jensen collects. He's going to continue. Jensen fires one long. Ransom heads it down to Peters. Peters to Johnson. Jefferson is tackled. Whittingham, though, runs into the ball. Whittingham looked like he was going to have a shot, didn't it? Lopenda is, though. No more highlights in this game. It's all over. And boy, oh boy, we've got plenty of greens down here. We've had a good day at the office. It looked like we were struggling at half time, and we turned it on in that second half. Patterson on 70, Carl Johnson on 82, an individual goal after Wakachoo missed a penalty on 10 minutes, and we thought that might come back and bite us in the bottom. But Yale Virginia having a great day. Billy G, also player of the match on 8-0. So he's done well today. 2 key passes, 1 assist as well. 14 shots, 4 on target, 1.72, 46% of the possession. Oxford United, who were in 3rd and not a pushover, 9 shots, 3 on target, 0.60 and 54% of the possession. I think that means we've got a little bit of a lead at the top of the table. And here are the results for today. And we managed to get that 2-0 win against Oxford United. Means that we've opened a 3-point gap over Birmingham at the top of the table by virtue of their loss against Rotherham. And then we are now 5 points clear of Oxford United in third place, 8 points clear of Notts County in fourth, and 13 points clear of Exeter City in fifth, and 15 points clear of Wigan, Reading, Charlton and Walsall, all on 33 points. And they are the teams that would stop us staying in the playoff position. So at the moment, we are going extremely well. And 48 points, Lincoln and Derby playing out a 0-0 draw. Mid-table-ish, Derby in 10th. Lincoln are down in 19th. That's how it stands as it is going into our second game of the episode. We have 3 days down to the game against Walsall, who are currently in 9th place. I'll come back just ahead of that with any news. Well, it's match day at the Bob Lucas, and we can tell you that Harley O'Grady-Macken is out with a cold. He's got the sniffles, so he'll be out for 3 to 4 days. And Jack Coleman on his way back. We should see him fairly soon after his fractured toe, that injury back in November. He's out for about another 1 to 6 days, so hopefully he'll be back very soon. Walsall, our opponents today, they are without Hayden with a broken toe, and Sam Burns, who's got sprained knee ligaments. We've played them once before in this series, a FA Cup second round tie back in 2024. We beat them on that occasion by 7-1. I seem to remember that in the distant past. Cam Cooper with a hat-trick, Spencer Spurway, Mitchell Weiss, and Toure Williams with a brace, giving us a huge win. I'm not sure whether we'll be able to do that today, but it's worth a try. Here is the team that faces Walsall in this Sky Bet League One match day 22. And we need to win here to keep the lead at the top of the table. Of course, the gap isn't that big. And if Birmingham win, they could overtake us. So we need to keep the pressure up. Hope that Birmingham lose as well, which means that the gap potentially comes bigger. And our objective of getting into the championship is that much closer. Virginia in goal then. It's Byron, Grante and Olsen doing a bit of rotating because of tired players. Candlish and Agumang are the wide players with Lependa between them. Whittingham and Patterson are the wide attackers with Nzingo between them. After his poor showing in the last match, Wakachu's been dropped from the matchday squad. Jefferson leads the attack today. And then the bench looks like this: Hollingshead, Armitage, Johnson, Ransom, Darcy, Peters and Fletcher, knowing that we still have those injuries to Jack Coleman, who's coming back, and of course O'Grady-Macken, who's got a cold. And here we are at the Bescott Stadium. Tom Hart is the manager at Walsall, playing a conventional 4-4-2 today, which we always seem to struggle against for some reason. And this, of course, our revised formation. Done a few tweaks to the tactic. We are top on 48. Walsall are 9th on 33. Just 2 minutes in, first highlight. Angamang, a throw in. Patterson has come back off the woodwork, and they've got rid of it. Yeah, Virginia taking the goal kick. Angamang through to Nzingo. Nzingo comes forward. Nzingo's tackled. Angamang on the overlap. Patterson flicks that forward, crosses it in. Jefferson puts it away, and his 5th goal of the season. And with just 10 minutes on the clock, we take a 1-0 lead. Patterson cut inside. Angamang through to Patterson. Patterson crosses this in. and all Jebson had to do was divert it. Question whether he was offside. No, he's being played on this. We can't see it, but the line over here. So there's a defender on this side playing him on. This one, I'm guessing, Agbo. Have a free kick, 12 on the clock. Back post, it's crossed in, but it's over the top. 15 on the clock now. Agbo again. And a penalty's been given, I think. Wasn't clear. And Virginia needs to make a name for himself. He hasn't. And he's gone the wrong way. It's 1-1 on 17 minutes. Jordan Davis, his 4th goal of the season for Walsall, bringing them the level. Stuttered, sent Virginia the wrong way. 44 minutes on the clock. And no Darcy on the pitch today. So I'm not sure who's standing over this. We can check. Then Zingo, who's standing over it. Is he going to go direct? Or is he going to chip this in? He's going to go direct. He's come back off the woodwork. Garante is there. And Garante's been forced. It's a corner, I think. No, it's not. It's a free kick. Whittingham crosses this in. It's come back off the woodwork again. Lapenda crosses this in. Ooh, back post. And nobody there. Agumang is going to let that go out. And no more highlights in this half. And we finished the half 1-1 all square. They've had 3 shots, 1 on target, 0.95 and 55% of the possession. We've had 6 shots, 2 on target, 0.79 and 45% of the possession. We've had more shots than them, and we've had double the amount of shots, double the amount on target, but our XG is lower and our possession is lower. We need to improve that in the second half. 6 minutes on the clock. They made one change at half time as we come out from the back. Olsen finds Patterson. Patterson all the way back to Virginia. Virginia this time to Byron, who's playing in that defensive line today. Whittingham cuts inside. Whittingham, it's a poor ball and it's given away, and they are on a counter attack now. We got to be careful. O'Keefe crosses it in. A good save by Virginia. Gets across, puts it wide. And saves our bacon again. And deadly counter-attack. O'Keefe putting this into the area for Dans. And Virginia puts it wide. Egbo with a corner swung in. It's headed away by Garante. Back out there, and it's come back. Not cleared. Henderson, Hobson, O'Keefe puts it away. A question whether he's offside. I don't think it's going to count. It's not going to count. He was offside. It looked as if he would got an advantage, and obviously not acceptable. Well turned on it though. And with 62 minutes very nearly on the clock, Glory Nzingo very tired. He's come off. We brought on Ronan Darcy on the right-hand side. Patterson moving in behind Jefferson. And with 72 minutes on the clock, making 3 changes. Charlie Olsen is off. Will Armitage has come on. The other changes we made is Angamang is off. Johnson is on. And we've taken off Matt Whittingham, who's not had a good day out there today. He's replaced by Mika Peters. 78 minutes to the clock. Seddon with a throw into Davis. This one crossed deep. Oh no! And Joe Appleby gets there, his first goal of the season, and gives Walsall a 2-1 lead. And that's not what was on the agenda. We need to pick this up and try and get back into this game. I'm not sure how, but oh dearie me. And with nearly 18 minutes on the clock, making our final change, Travis Patterson, he's tired, has had a good game though, and we've replaced him with Luca Fletcher, and he has gone up alongside Jebson, playing 2 up front as we try and look for this winning goal. 89 minutes on the clock, and it's late stuff here. Crossed in, it's cleared. Johnson is deflected. his fourth goal of the season, and we have got it level. 8 minutes of added time as well. Chance to get another goal, and we've managed to reclaim this at the death. Deary me, it was headed clear by Seddon to Johnson. Johnson got a deflection off the defender, and he was lucky. And it's all over. We managed to pull that one out of the bag. A draw in the end, a 2-2 draw. Carl Johnson getting the equaliser on 90 minutes. And it wasn't our best effort, that is for sure. 9 shots, 5 on target, 1.02, 49% of the possession. They had 7 shots, 4 on target, 1.67 and 51% of the possession. I'm not quite sure what difference that will make at the top of the table, but hopefully we're still in with a touch at the top. Well, 2 dropped points. We could have been 5 points clear at the top of the table. As it is, we remain 3 points clear at the top after 22 games. We're 3 points clear of Birmingham in second by virtue of them drawing 3-3 with Exeter City today. Thank you, Exeter. And Oxford United beating Sheffield Wednesday 2-0 to close the gap on us by 2 points. They are 3 points behind us. 6 points then, Notts County in fourth, and then 13 points, Exeter City, Reading and Charlton all on 36. Separated on goal difference down the bottom, Rotherham and Burton Albion both on 18, Chesterfield on 15, Leyton Orient on 13, Ipswich are in 20th on 21. They are 3 points clear of Rotherham and Burton now. How did they do today? Ipswich beat Wigan by 1-0, which would explain why they are as they are. Rotherham losing to Shrewsbury. Burton Albion, they lost 6-0 to Derby County, so they got a right pasting, and will rue that. Chesterfield, their recent form still holding up, 0-0 against Peterborough, so that was quite good. And Leyton Orient stuck on the bottom as it is, losing 3-0 to Notts County, who are in fourth place today. So that is how the episode ends. We're going to play Chesterfield offline. Hopefully their form goes awry. Now will be a good time for it to go awry. And are we going to play Sheffield? We played Sheffield Wednesday just recently. We could come back for Hillsborough, or do we come back for Peterborough, who are in 16th place, Exeter City, who are in 5th. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'll come back one of those 3 games, but we will be featuring Barrow and Wickham. Or say Barrow and Wickham. We'll be featuring Barrow in either Exeter City and Barrow, or Barrow and Wickham, depending on how I might do it the other way around, Exeter and Barrow, because Wickham, I think Birmingham, as they're currently in second place, that is a top of the table clash that we would want to see. So I think we'd definitely be coming back for that in due course, assuming it doesn't get pushed out by any replays or whatever in the FA Cup. That's next episode then. It's going to be one of those. So keep your eyes peeled to find out what it is. It will be happening on Tuesday, though, so we've got a bit of a weekend to think about it. If you've enjoyed today's episode, though, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button. That keeps you up to date with all future episodes of Bottom to the Top and our other series Going Dutch as they are released. And new episodes of Bottom to the Top released every Tuesday and Friday at 4:15 p.m. If you want to keep up to date with everything that's happening on this channel, tutorial videos, new shirt videos. This one you haven't seen yet. I haven't done a video on it, but will be coming out very shortly. And all the other stuff that's going on the channel, then follow me on X at JustOffside2. That will keep you up to date with everything that's going on. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's going to be episode 94. It's out on Tuesday. Till then, have yourselves a great weekend. Don't forget our other series is out on Monday, but we'll see you again on Tuesday for this Bottom to the Top.